Hello, Rhodders here reporting on the Reading Fringe Festival, and I'm with Will and Tom from the Quite Nice Theatre Company, and they're putting on a performance of Snakes the Musical. What's all that about then?
It's basically, the idea was to take a film which should never be a musical and find out what would happen if you make a musical out of it. So we found a famous film starring Samuel L. Jackson, that the name we're not going to mention for copyright reasons, and thought, what would happen if we turned that into a musical? So it's kind of an hour-long look at this hypothetical musical, or what would happen if it turned into a musical.
So does the whole thing take place on a plane, pretty much?
No, it takes place in various locations, actually. It's actually a bit of a show within a show. So the actual story of the piece is 3 actors have written a musical, and they're presenting it to a group of West End producers, which are played by the audience, and we're asking them for £50 million to put on a musical, and then we take them through the various scenes, which include on the aeroplane, but we have the cargo hold and the galley kitchen and the main cabin and first class.
Rome Airport as well.
Rome Airport is a location. Also a summer house in France where the Russian mafia are hiding during the show.
So it's kind of a parody on the whole let's make a musical out of anything kind of thing.
Basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
So the audience gets to play quite a big role in this, they're part of the show.
So they are called upon to play the role of the producers, and we are basically pitching this musical to them. So we fully intend to make it to the West End and Broadway, or this is hoping that Cameron Mackintosh actually turns up would be very nice.
So at the end of the evening, the audience could just turn you down, and what do? Just sort of take a bow and run off home
Pretty
and hope the
much,
next audience like it?
I mean, audiences should bring their checkbooks along to
we
make
do
this.
ask for a minimum of £2 million per investor, just to keep it simple.
Well, I thought the Edinburgh Fringe was expensive. That's incredible. So, how did you start to put this musical together?
Quite quickly. We a friend of mine who wrote the music for the last show we did a couple of years ago, he's back on board writing some songs, and another friend of mine, so they've got 2 people writing the music, and we essentially back in February kind of started working out a vague storyline. Then we say, okay, well a song could go there and a song could go there, and then it's thinking up titles of the songs. So we've got things like there's a tango number called The Snake Just Ate That Woman, the big chorus number called Flying to My Dreams, and my personal favourite song is There's Something Snaky on This Plane, which is a very sweet, quite sad song. So we kind of got figuring out how we're going to put all these songs in, and then we spent the last couple of months kind of with the script, and every day we'll kind of get in and actually think, okay, that song doesn't really work here, so we'll move it to there, and then.
Oh, let's talk characters. What's your character in this?
Well, there are about probably 25 different characters within the play that we do mention a lot of them. We do.
How big is the cast? Sorry, is it?
The cast is myself, Tom, and another actress called Marina Waters.
There's lots of running around, changing
there's
hats
lots of
and stuff, playing different roles.
So I believe we've got a chair, a bag, and maybe a snake on a stick. But that's
a lot of imagination.
It's a lot of imagination, and we apologise for that.
2 of Will's main characters, he plays the hero of the piece, Leroy Toughman, and Leroy sounds like this.
Hold on now, we're afraid of some snakes on a plane now?
And then he also plays the one of the stewards, Ryan Houlihan, who sounds like this.
Rosie, what's wrong? Oh my God, I should have listened to you.
If I shut my eyes, I would actually think of 2 different people. That's incredible. Well, I guess you have a different hat or item of clothing to. No, it's just the voice goes for it.
It's just the voice and the physicalisation of the character itself as well. So Leroy Toughman, you'd imagine, would be quite heavily set, lots of muscles.
The beach is that way.
Exactly. And then obviously you've got Ryan Houlihan, who's an air steward. And will move like a graceful ballerina, perhaps. I don't know.
Could you come up between you 3 reasons why people should come and see Snakes the Musical?
Well,
I mean, one, I think it's going to be huge one day, and it would be great to say you were there at the very first performance.
Before we got our cheque for £50 million.
I think that would be the best reason to go. The second reason would be you get to see Will in gold hot pants.
Who doesn't want to see that?
I mean,
There's definitely a unique selling point there.
yeah.
Single ladies. And it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You'll love it. It pastiches so many different musicals. Even if you don't know musicals, you'll get all the jokes, and it'll be a really fantastic night out.
It's kind of like, it sounds like the sort of the scary movie of the theatre world, as in you're
You
just
could say
parodying
that.
theatre.
You could say it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for people who do like musicals, there's a lot of references in there. I think part of the fun can be how many musical references can you know.
Cool, it's like musical reference bingo.
Yeah, we put quite a lot in there.
I'll be there with my little card ticking
Yeah,
off. Phantom of the Opera, yeah. So when and where? That's the most important question.
So it's at Wellington House at the Reading Fringe on the 19th and 20th of July. On the 19th at 9:30 p.m. and on the 20th at 9:45 p.m.
That's Watlington House.
on Watlington Street.
And one more question, are there real snakes?
We can't tell you. You'll have to see the show to find out.
Excellent. Will, Tom, thanks very much.
Thank you.
No problem.